Hello everyone. I hope you all are fine and you have gone through my video which I have shared yesterday. Students, to understand the ray diagrams by spherical mirror, you must have knowledge about important definitions which we have discussed. If you have not gone through that video, so please first watch that video, then you will understand today's topic, that is image formation by spherical mirror. Okay, so in spherical mirror, first of all I have taken concave mirror and then we will draw ray diagrams. But before going to draw ray diagrams, you must learn this table which is giving you information about the position of object, position of image, size of image and nature of image. That means where you will capture your object and where your image will be formed, what will be the size of the image and what will be its nature. Okay, so let us study first this table. So students, you can see here that I have made 4 columns. First column is position of object, means where your object is situated. Okay, second is position of image, means where your image will be formed. Third is size of the image. What will be the size of image? Will it be more than the object or it will be less than the object? Okay. Nature means how it will look like. It will be real or it will be virtual. It will be erect or it will be inverted. So that is called as nature. Let us see the first point is position of object, means if your object is at infinity. If your object is at infinity, where image will be formed? It will be formed at focus. I hope now focus is clear to you. What will be the size of the image? Obviously, if object is at infinity, the image will be very small. And here the word we are using, highly diminished. Highly diminished means very small. Okay, next is nature. So its nature will be real and inverted. What is the meaning of real and inverted? Students, if this is your object, you can see this marker. If this is your object, then inverted means this is its image which is inverted. Okay, and real means marker is there and you can see the marker, same marker is here, that means the image is real, but it is inverted. So if this is your object, this is your image, then we call it real and inverted. That image is real and inverted. So I hope you understood what's the meaning of inverted means ulti. Real means it is same. Okay, so second point, where is the position of object? Position of object is beyond C. C is your center of curvature. Now object you are placing beyond C. C se bahar. Okay. Then where will be the position of image? Position of image will be between C and F. F is focus, C is center. So image will be formed at C and F. Okay. What will be the size? Now it will be diminished, means it will be small but not that much small. So highly we are not using, we are using the word simply diminished. Third point is position of object is at C. If position of object is at C, the position of image will also be at C. Means अगर आपका object center of curvature पर रखा है, your image will also formed at the same place. Okay, and size will also remain same and nature will be real and inverted. Let us come to the fourth point. If position of object is between C and F, then image will be beyond C. Image will be enlarged. Enlarged means large in size and real and inverted. If object is at focus F, then image will be at infinity and size of image will be highly enlarged and nature of image will be real and inverted. Last case is very important and very special also. Why it is special? Because you can see every time the image is formed real and inverted, real and inverted, real and inverted, real and inverted, real and inverted. But in the last case, the image formed is virtual and erect. And this question they are asking many times in exam, that what will be the nature of the image if the object is placed between pole and focus. P means pole, F means focus. So where will be the image? Behind the mirror. It will not be in front, it will be behind the mirror. Size, it will be enlarged, and nature, virtual and erect. So this last case, maximum time they are asking in exams. In MCQs also they are asking. They can ask you that if object is between pole and focus, where will be the position of image? Then you will get so many options. They can ask that what will be the size of the image if object is between P and F. Options you can get: highly diminished, diminished, same size, or enlarged. So obviously your answer will be enlarged. Or they may ask about the nature of the image. Get it? So you have to make yourself ready for each and every type of questions. Okay, so now there's turn for ray diagrams, that how to draw ray diagrams. So today we will draw 3 ray diagrams only, because it's a new thing for you, so obviously it will take time. So students, whenever you are going to draw ray diagrams, every time you have to draw ray diagrams with drawing pencil. Once again I am repeating myself, you have to draw ray diagrams with drawing pencils, and always keep your scale with you. Get it? I will not accept any notebook if you have drawn ray diagrams with your ball pen, because whenever you are doing any mistake, then cutting, and it doesn't look nice on the fair notebook. So please draw ray diagrams with pencil only, so that if any mistake you will commit, you can erase that. Okay, so let us start. First 3 ray diagrams we are going to draw today. So first ray diagram I will draw in front of you. Before that, I'm just telling you that how to remember this table. Students, you can see that from here to here. First at infinity, beyond C, at C, between C and F, at F. And if we'll see from here, then the sequence is same. Here it is from top to bottom, means 1 to 4 and 1 to 5, and here it is from 5 to 1. So you can learn it like this. If object is at infinity, image will be at focus. लेकिन अगर ऑब्जेक्टिव फोकस पर है तो इमेज कहाँ बनेगी? इन्फिनिटी पर. क्लियर? एट इन्फिनिटी, एट फोकस, एट फोकस, एट इन्फिनिटी. मीन्स अगर ऑब्जेक्ट इन्फिनिटी पे है तो इमेज फोकस पे होगी, अगर ऑब्जेक्ट फोकस पे है तो इमेज इन्फिनिटी पे होगी. ग्रेट. ओके, नाउ नेक्स्ट इज बियॉन्ड सी. इफ ऑब्जेक्ट इज बियॉन्ड सी, image will be between C and F. See the fourth point. If object is between C and F, image will be beyond C. Again same. अगर आपका ऑब्जेक्ट बियॉन्ड C है तो इमेज बन रही है बिटवीन C एंड F. अगर ऑब्जेक्ट ही बिटवीन C एंड F है तो इमेज कहाँ बनेगी? बियॉन्ड C. वेरी इजी टू लर्न. थर्ड पॉइंट अगेन वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. एट C मीन्स अगर ऑब्जेक्ट C पर है, सेंटर ऑफ कर्वेचर पर है, इमेज विल ऑल्सो फॉर्म एट सेंटर ऑफ कर्वेचर ओनली, and size will also be same. So this is the way how to learn it. Last point I told you, it is the exceptional case, very special case. So this you need to learn. Okay, so let us start first. So whenever the ray diagrams you are drawing, first you need to see from the table. What is the position of object? Infinity. Infinity means it is very far, you can't reach there. Beyond your reach. At focus means focus पे बनेगी. Highly diminished बहुत छोटी होगी. Real and inverted. So let us draw the ray diagrams. So pay attention. Whenever you are going to draw ray diagrams, first of all you have to see that which mirror we have to draw. So mirror is concave mirror. So draw concave mirror. Which mirror is this? Nothing. Why? Because no surface is painted. If I will paint its outer surface, Now it is called as concave mirror. Okay, then you have to draw principal axis, means the line at the center of the mirror. This is pole. Center of the mirror is called as pole. Where will be its center of curvature? Obviously, when you will complete the sphere, center of curvature will come somewhere here. Second, we have to draw its focus. So let us draw its focus F. Get it? And whenever you are drawing this line, always write that what is it? It is your principal axis. How many points I have drawn here? P, F, C. Pole, focus, center of curvature. So these all 3 points should be in your diagram. So whenever you are going to draw ray diagram, this diagram means up to this point, every ray diagram will remain same. Okay. So where is your object? At infinity. Infinity means very far. So my rays will come from very far. So when rays are coming from far away, they will come like a straight line. This is not a straight line. So I'll draw it again. This is your straight line. And students, you have studied in principal focus, if parallel beam of light is coming, then it will reflect and meet at a single point. So this ray strikes here and it is reflected back like this. This ray is going like this and striking back like this. So you can see that they both are meeting at a single point, means at focus. So if object is at infinity, the image is forming at focus. Image will be formed at a point where 2 rays are meeting. So you can see that ये दोनों ray जो हैं वो एक point पे meet कर रही हैं, cut कर रही हैं, and that point is called as focus, means your image will be formed at this point. So if object is at infinity, image formed is at focus. Now the things which you need to take care, arrows. If arrows you are not drawing, your ray diagram will not be accepted as a correct. Okay, you need to draw these arrows. Arrows are telling the direction of the ray. That your ray is coming from here. Now you can't see anything. That means ray is coming from infinity. यहाँ पे strike कर रही है, वापिस आ रही है. Ray is coming from infinity, strike कर रही है, वापिस आ रही है. दोनों ray जहाँ पे मिली, वहाँ पे image बन गई and image is forming at focus. So this is our first ray diagram. First ray diagram means object at infinity and position of image at focus. Okay, now let us draw second ray diagram. In second ray diagram, the object is beyond C. But before that, we need to draw the basic structure that I told you. First of all, you have to draw mirror. Paint it from back side. Now it is your concave mirror. Draw the straight line called as principal axis. How many points you have to draw now? 3 points. First is your P, next is your F, next is your C. Where is your object? Just see from table. Object is beyond C, means C se bahar. Beyond C means I can draw my object. Object you need to draw straight like this. I can give name to my object A, B. Okay. Now see carefully. First ray will go straight, means parallel, straight ray, and it will pass through your focus. Second ray will go to pole. Arrows are very important. Now where is the position of image? You have to see position of image is between C and F. So I need to cut my first ray between C and F. So I will draw it like this. So you can see now my both rays are cutting at this point. So at this point I will make one straight line. This arrow you have to draw. This arrow at the top means it is head. So image name I will give A dash, B dash. I hope it is clear how we have drawn. Okay, so this is your second ray diagram. Let us proceed towards the third ray diagram. Third ray diagram is saying that position of object is at C, image is at C. So you have to follow the same process. So let us draw third ray diagram. So see, I have drawn ray diagram third. Means first of all what you have to do, draw the mirror, paint it from back side. It is your concave mirror. Draw the line called as principal axis. Mark 3 points P, F, C. Okay, then your object will be at C. So you can see object name I have given A, B. So this is your object. First ray will come, it will strike. First ray should be straight, parallel to principal axis so that it will pass through the focus. Okay, second ray will go to the pole and then it will cut first ray at some point and there will be the formation of image. So it is A dash, B dash. Okay, so you can see A, B is the object, A dash, B dash is the image. Image is real and inverted, but it is of same size as the object. So this is enough for today. Today we have drawn 3 ray diagrams. Tomorrow we will draw rest 3 ray diagrams. So I hope it is clear. Draw on your notebook and send me on my WhatsApp number. Dear students, I have seen that many students are saying that ma'am, our lines are not meeting, our rays are not meeting in the center, means they are not meeting between C and F. So dear students, you have your pencil, you have your eraser. Ray diagrams means we just have to show. It is not any we can say that measurements that it will come exactly correct. If it is they are not meeting at a point, it's your work to make them meet at the center. Then if you will use your pencils, you can just erase with eraser and correct it. Try to meet both lines between C and F. Some students are saying that our lines are not meeting at C. So how you can draw? First draw object, then draw image of the same size, and then you can draw the rays. Okay, first ray you will take here and then just join this point and B dash with a straight line with the help of scale. Okay, and then you can draw this line from here to here and again you can join this point and this point. Means you just have to use common sense and nothing. Get it? So please draw these ray diagrams and send me on my WhatsApp number. Thank you. Have a good day.